Jupiter game. It's in pretty good Wraith King games still, I feel like, anyways.
Yeah. And it is going to be that MSS Bat Rider. See what he wants to do with that. You don't see too many support Bat Riders anymore. Actually, you just see Bat Rider everywhere. That hero actually goes wherever the hell he wants.
I mean, we saw Leo Style play in mid.
We
I've
did.
seen it being played 5. I've seen it being played 4.
Now, off lane. Just not carry.
Just not carry.
What
No.
build could... Okay.
Do not.
Wait.
Don't.
Dagon.
Stop.
Okay. But, no. Top lane, it will be a Brax on that Omni Knight. They might be rotating lanes, because this seems... In a Game 3, you see different picks, right? Like, we haven't really seen an Omni. Pugna we saw once. It was already in this series.
Who got the... Did anyone get a ward down for the vision, by the way?
It looks not for that. There is a Dire Ward on the right side.
Okay.
And
so
there's a Dire Ward at the bottom. And it does scout out MSS as well as Biver, I believe.
all right. This is a really nice ward. What they're trying to do is...
Uh-oh. Did you see him?
They're trying to win the... oh,
They
know.
see
They
him.
know.
He is going to get brought down.
He's okay.
Is he?
Dude, he's not
running.
he's not gonna die. Just TP out. Stuns aren't even real, lol.
Oh, and Wraith King. We haven't been seeing Wraith Kings get stunned till level 5. Sometimes never. The first time we do see a stun,
no. He needs to go bottom.
It fails.
They don't know. Oh, man. Because of this ward and because of what the AA did, this is actually sick by fear. Like, this is going to be... He needs to
Oh,
start...
he's going bottom now. Wraith King is heading bottom.
Okay. So this is the ideal lane setup. Wraith King against Omni. I would actually like it if they musical chairs it one more time.
You want to... which team?
I would
Which
like...
team needs to make the move, you think, after they see this?
I really don't think that Business Associates wants Bat Rider versus their Terrorblade.
Yeah. As we heard BSJ talking about, one of the hardest counters to the TB in lane is
It's
that
just
Bat
because
Rider.
you rely so heavily on your churn rate, and you just die. You actually just die, and there's not much you can do about it.
No. Especially early, since your meta, you are doing a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter if he's just flying circles around you with that
your
turn,
hero's
right?
really slow. That's the one downside, is you have a lot of armor and all this, but your hero actually just kind of gets gone on by the Bat Rider, and once you become a melee hero, that issue is expounded like even harder, because you don't have an escape ability and you don't have a way to get rid of the sticky stacks.
Yeah. Well, I've got a question. What happened? Remember, I don't know how many patches ago it was, but, some months away, we had a Legion, Omni, ABBA kind of always in your off lane. What happened to that? And why are we seeing Omni right now? Is this just for the TB? Like, they just needed someone to help the TB out?
Yeah, I think so. They wanted, whatchamacallit, a debuff, right?
Uh-oh. SVG, by the way, is blocked up, but he just eats a tree and makes it through.
You can't TP. This is what happens. You just get counter TP'd. And this is even worse. I think the TB would prefer to be in the top lane, because at least his supports could pull for him.
Yeah.
And now you're in the longer lane, and you don't have a TP out if the Bat Rider decides to go on you. Really, MSS is just
Wants that
waiting
level
for his
2.
level 2. Yeah, exactly.
He's got it. Even with a denied creep, he'll be able to pick it up. Does he just go immediately? He doesn't.
He's going to wait and just, spam stickies, but now he can pressure. And this lane isn't going to be fun for the Terrorblade to play. Like, he's not going to get a lot. The majority of the CS that he has, by the way, is from the start where the Bat Rider wasn't in his lane at all, and it was just the Ogre.
Doesn't seem to be doing too terrible. He's keeping the lane under his favor, so it could be a pull. We're going to see Moose get gone on this Earth Shaker. It will be the pushback at level 2. That's a lot of damage with 4 sticky charges, but no. Able to just make it out the stun. Oh, SVG's like, do I? No, I don't.
They're not killing him at that point.
Yeah, he does it. He has a boots and a windlace. Already at 381 move speed, 3 minutes into the game. Yeah, he moves quick.
They're actually just straight up going to try lane, which I think is the option against this Bat. And because Bat's out of mana, this is not the easiest lane for him to work around.
Yeah.
I like this, though. MSS is protecting his team's pull. Good job.
Keeping him out of it. That does mean top lane, it is a solo Omni Knight. Now, is he okay up here? Is he just going to leech the best he can? Is that all you do?
I think Omni's fine here. I don't know if he necessarily dies or anything like that. You just can't really trade hits. But Brax hasn't had an easy time. Like, whenever you're the main people running around trying to, do this musical chair stuff, it's pretty rough.
That's easily, and then middle lane, the other one. Seeing a little bit of it is Pango versus Pugna. Should be Pugna favored, right? But Pango will get his own a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I think Pango's actually fine in this lane.
Seem like besides this bottom lane, it seems like
They're gonna make
everything
a
should be
go
standard.
on,
They are.
bot.
They are. No Firefly, obviously. Level 2, and we did see him
He just
skill
saved the
Flame
stun
Break.
and he's dead.
Yep, and there's going to be the right clicks. Wait up. Batrider's going to be the one who goes down. They might get the Terrorblade, but he pops his wand. He has a Ring of Tarrasque as well. So much HP regen. SVG's like, I must kill him. And they will bring him down, but SVG goes down. It's a 2-for-1 trade. It is your TB dying, but this early in, I feel like a 2-for-1 trade always favors the 2, even if it is a core.
Yeah, I think so. First blood especially.
Yeah, get that big gold. Yeah, you see it there. Gold change almost 400.
Yeah, first
a
blood
lot
is
early game.
going to make that all worth it. So now the cool part is, does he just immediately TP down? Or does he start walking? And in fact, he's just straight up going to TP. And as soon as he shows that he's TP'd, I think that'll switch things up.
Yeah. By the way, this is a Winter Wyvern. Level 4, middle lane, just running at him. They want an initiation. Brax will pause a quick sorry. SVG is rotating the middle. I don't believe they have vision of this.
Somebody's washing their hands.
Absolutely. Smart. A reasonable pause, I would say.
Isn't that what they always say when they pause?
Yeah, nowadays.
Washing hands.
Is this Pugna dead if he runs up that hill and SVG gets on top of him?
I don't know. The new drain, it's like 5-second cooldown, right?
Yeah, let's see. Where's
Spam it out.
Yeah, he still has it up. Obviously, level 1 stun is skilled on Ogre. Pango has a swashbuckle in
I don't
1
think
second.
Pango can kill him.
Okay.
I'd be surprised anyways if they did.
It feels like, yeah, he's trying to bait out the swashbuckle so he doesn't have to waste the drain. We do see a ready from Brax. And go from UR. So far, and here we go, middle lane. There is going to be the drain. He doesn't swashbuckle out of range, though. Tanks a lot of damage. Throws up the level 2 ignite. Just going to right-click with that Orb of Venom. A ton of damage over time.
Yeah, he's
Has his
perfectly
ulti
fine.
again. I can't believe. Has the ulti again.
It's always up.
Yeah, is it like... it feels like this Ags might need to get changed then, right? Because like, who cares if it's no cooldown anymore? You already have no cooldown. It was a little bit outdated now.
Oh.
Stun comes out. Well, there's going to be the drain. Hits him with the enchant totem, so the drain goes a little bit longer before he gets the stun off. One more right click needed. Uphill miss. It is. Pops the stick, and he's going to survive because of it.
Yeah, 9 actually didn't drop the blast at the same time.
And is able to just get away, so the Pango is going to try to farm, but once again, there's the life drain 6 minutes in. The rune will be spawning bottom. It's an illusion rune, and Dire will be able to scoop this up, so that's pretty
look
nice
at this.
for Dire. Wait.
He's going to try to suicide for it? No, he's in fact just potentially dead.
Yeah, looking pretty dead here. Earthshaker's like, I'll let you get the kill here. Pugna will indeed get that kill. 170 gold going his way. And top lane, Brax is getting dove a little bit. The one boy. And he dies. Under the tower there. A 1K lead. Okay, a little less than 1K, but it was over 1,000 for a second there from Dire. Are you pretty impressed, especially with how these lanes went with the TB actually in the Batrider? Was that tri-lane? Seems like to be the right call.
Yeah, the tri-lane, it's a strong tri-lane. It's Shaker, AA, plus TB. It's not bad at all.
If your meta's up, right, you definitely always have to be afraid of getting killed. And we're just watching 9 abuse this new Pugna ulti, it feels like. Faking out roll. You always have to be careful. He might just let it go. Ooh, Splinter Blast isn't going to connect. And the Pugna's like, why the hell are there 3 heroes middle right now?
I think Moose is actually making all of this game okay for business associates.
Oh,
like nobody feels like making a move because they're not quite sure where he is. And he's being pretty abusive, if I'm honest. Like, he roams bottom, they get a kill. He roams mid, they pressure a kill. Like, it feels... I'm feeling his impact on the map right now.
Yeah, and he's going to throw the stun. There is no ulti on the Wraith King, and he can't skill it because he's actually not saved a point.
This is what
he's
I'm talking
dead.
about. Moose is insane.
Beast mode. Yeah, I remember a bit ago we talked about who are the top South American players. Moo does end up going down bottom. Uh-oh, MSS dies as well.
Yeah, this is...
Some trades happening.
This is why TB, though, is always rough against Batrider. You're always liable to die, is the problem.
Yeah.
Do not forget that you... Like 4 sticky
without
stacks
the
and you can't
tri-lane.
run. Yeah, you're just dead.
And that's the problem, as you said. If that tri-lane isn't there, always going to be pressured, and he is. When do you just go to the jungle right now?
Just go to the jungle.
Hit it up. You're almost level 6 here.
I know you hate saying that too. You don't love people just like AFK jungling, Grant.
But it's a TB.
Yeah, it's like
you should.
Your team is gone. They can't help you.
That does mean that Wraith King is going to be free farming down in this bottom lane unless he challenges him. But middle,
I should have jinxed
Radiant
you.
has 3.
We said it at the same time.
Did we?
Yeah, we said go to the jungle at the same time.
Yep. Smart. Great minds think alike.
Or maybe we're just both idiots.
It could be that way. You know who's not? Quinn. Well, hopefully not. If he gets this kill, he is rolling through onto the Pango. Get a roll in the circle. No, he's just rolling away because the Omni Knight's here.
Kill.
And yeah, they bring down the Ogre. And look at Moose. He is still trying to make some space. Dodges the swashbuckle Quinn. A little bit of a whiff there. He had the javelin. That could have been a kill if he connects.
I'm surprised, though, they decided to go for that Pugna. He wasn't in the kill angle. You know, there's like some random pockets in mid lane wherever you go, you just straight up die.
Yeah, like the bottom right, top left.
He wasn't in any of that.
Oh, and there's just the decrep. And now they're pretty much at similar HPs. He will pop the bottle, thinking about going in. He's wants to.
Die.
Swashbuckle's there. Oh, no. SVG gets the stun up. There's a double damage, and he procs the lucky shot twice in a row.
Bang, bang.
Gets the kill, and hey, you got a double damage. Pango's not known for taking towers, but hey, he can put a little bit of work on it.
I'm surprised that 9 decided to stay, especially after, like, he sees the DD. He's kind of low, but decides to stay anyways.
And now that middle tower is getting pressure from bottom. TB, gonna eat that Splinter Blast. Gets the Sunder off. Not the most HP healed, but it is going to be enough. Wraith King, his ulti is on cooldown. Yawar, where's game 2, Yawar? Blitz, this is looking like game 1, Yawar. He was a beast, 0 deaths. And now he's already had some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, he is getting way too aggressive. He doesn't really have items to fight for this either. And maybe he was hoping that Moo would be just as greedy as like most players are and just like not level his ulti at all.
Yeah. Like the 0-4-4 seems to be pretty popular in NA, but Moo, he's always been one on the outer edge of that meta.
Yeah, he's a fool, honestly.
Yeah. And the fool, it pays off sometimes, my friend. MSS chasing down Brax. Pretty hard to kill this young man with Heavenly Grace skilled, but they are going to throw some damage out.
I'm surprised that he's going for that, if I'm honest. I think that's such a low percentage kill on the Omni Knight.
You're not getting him. The fact you have a nice, strong Dispel, always ready. Pretty tough. Bottom lane, they're going to place the ward behind the tower, see who's coming, see who's going. It's just Biver right now. They don't see him, though, under the trees. He's just going to try to defend this tower as long as he can while the Batrider pushes top with the Ogre. Where are all the cores at?
Yeah, you're just going to get out-farmed if this is the case.
Go. Pushing in bottom. They're TBing. They want to fight this. There's no just defense. And no one's been scouted out by this ward. Not even SVG. Now SVG will be scouted. They send, I love it, they send the illusions down there. The illusions scout everyone. All of a sudden, if you're dire, do you just think about maybe leaving?
Yeah,
no, you're going to say the AA blast, get the kill on SVG, and now try to run away. Or are they? Moose is going to get held, but a nice Heavenly Grace there. Yes, sir.
This is a lot of damage on the Pugna.
Oh, no. Pugna will get rolled on. He gets healed by the Omni Knight now, and he's just going to run away. All of a sudden, dire, we thought maybe they should run, but if you got an Omni Knight and a Pugna, you've got a lot of survivability.
They were in really good positions, too. Really good positioning. They blow up the Ogre immediately. Just good spell casting overall as he's trying to take mid tower right now. He has wasted his stun, but this should potentially be a kill.
Maybe a kill on the Wraith King. Nope. Tower still getting hit by the siege unit. Will it even get denied? He's going for the denied. Oh, no. The skeletons end up getting it. They want to get the kill on Pango instead. They get nothing out of it.
Everyone is here right now for 9.
They're running around, and yeah, he should get brought down. Decreps himself. You're going to take more damage. That's not going to be enough, is it? No. Gets the kill, 223 gold. Now they're chasing down Moose. How long does the Firefly last? About 2 more seconds. It's enough. MSS double kill.
Picks up another one for his troubles. It just feels like they're lacking a little bit of damage or control for this Pugna.
Yeah. Even though he's dying, you can just see, like, if you use that one Wraith King stun, he's okay. Now the TB, jungling, SVG says hello. Once again, man, these two teams playing each other. You know how sometimes you watch games, you're like, oh, there goes the carry going from the safe lane to the off lane to push tower. These guys are not following any of those rules in any of these games.
Fight.
They're just running at each other, taking outposts, bringing 3 cores to get a kill top.
Yawar is trying to get pretty farmed, though, as we're going to see this setup again. I really liked how they use the illusions here. They completely scouted it out, and they had to come in from such a weird angle.
And then that dispel immediately, like you saw, so good. It was a nice winner's curse. If you got one other hero in there, maybe, but you didn't. Stun under tower, doesn't matter. Bonus strength, HP region, the Omni Knight, not even tickled. Maybe tickled.
We'll say, pretty impressed, though, that the team with Pugna wasn't able to take the tower first.
Ah, that's true. I mean, that tower is chilling at pretty full HP here.
Yeah, Quincy crew have done a good job of putting the pressure on the other side of things, and this is going to slow down the speed of the game for them, as they are going to probably kill this ogre. He is trapped right now, but it's in fact Moose that's getting really low.
He's going to get saved. Oh, and okay, make him kill his own teammate. He does. Biver picks it up. He did use his strong dispel in that Heavenly Grace. Can they lock him down in time? It doesn't look like it. They're just going to try to bring down the Pugna ward, but the Pugna's here. There's the Zuck, and there's going to be the Ice Blast again. It misses SVG, the sidestep.
They are trying real hard to kill this ogre.
And the mid tower,
Guys,
and they can't
keep in
do
mind,
either.
this is an 1,800 net worth ogre. He will not give you anything.
Oh, wait up. The roll through it will hit once, and this is one of those pockets you were talking about, possibly. He's looking for the AA. The Pugna will get stunned. It is the multicast. No multicast might have not been a kill. But SVG, he's punishing. You guys want to kill me? I'm going to kill both your cores because of that. Chasing him down, Splinter Blast. My God, SVG is setting some stuff up now.
Oh,
there goes Fear as well.
He's still
what
chasing.
What just happened?
Quinn is
just 3 for 0 out of nowhere. I don't know. I'm acting surprised at anything in this series.
No, they have committed to a certain type of lifestyle. They're about that life. No sus here.
Yep. I'm enjoying it too. 2K lead right now for the Quincy crew. And as you said, the Wraith King is getting farmed. The TB and the Wraith King are pretty much dead even at this point. And Wraith King eventually farms quicker, or no, with that Radiance?
I think TB farms faster because he can cut waves.
Okay.
Because there's just essentially 2 of you pushing out a wave. But
gotcha.
I think Wraith King does just fine. There's some weird curve out point because obviously the illusions are really good against you, as well as because Wraith King just doesn't like when people fight back.
Yeah.
In ideal Wraith Kings, like, nobody likes to hit you, and you kind of just survive and you have your ult up at all times. But TB just hits you back. Plus he uses his illusions.
Yep.
And his mirrors. Then he just gets the Radiance burn himself.
He's going for the S and Y on TB. We've been seeing that more than the Manta. Used to always be Manta. Not anymore. Status resistance, HP, still gives you a huge amount of damage. And so where do you want to see the movement? Because right now it feels like Quincy crew, even though they're kind of just on their side of the map, they are 3K up. And this tier 1 tower is as healthy as can be versus Pugna right now.
Yeah, when they gathered 4 heroes mid, instead of trying to take that tower, they were more focused on trying to kill SVG, which I think made them miss their timing a little bit.
Yeah, sure felt like that. Philosopher's Stone found as well on the Radiant side. You give that to the old Winter Wyvern, right? Or do you give it to the Bat Rider?
I don't know if you ever... I don't know if that's really a core item.
Okay.
I think I would rather give it to one of my supports.
Yeah, I mean, he has the Faded Brooch with Boots of Trail. He's moving at 467 move speed without Firefly. I'm pretty sure he just likes moving. Which he's doing. Pupil's Gift picked up for the TB like that. And you see Pango having a great game with that network. Just moving up. We haven't seen too many middle Pangos lately. We've seen a few here or there, but...
I don't love this... I don't love this Pugna right now. I feel like it might just go 0-2. Just feels like it lacks something. They don't really have the best lockdown aside from... They have 1 stun, and that's Earthshaker. I guess he kind of counts as like a 3-in-1. But the thing about Shaker is, like, ideally you have another follow-up target too that can help you out. Quinn just kind of poking and prodding with his swashbuckle at top.
Dude, and this Siege unit, it's going to get some hits in, actually. Oh, and the Dragon Scale. That is a lot of damage on the tower for free from a Pango.
It's not nothing.
It's really not. Obviously, middle lane, though, we are possibly about to have a big engagement. 9 heroes around as well. The Earthshaker's keeping it. It's going to be a full 5-on-5. There's going to be the Guardian Angel. AA Blast going to fly out. It doesn't hit on anyone. It splits the wickets. 9 goes down. Winner's Curse on the ground. Brax getting stunned up. He's going to die as well. It's a 3 for 0, just like the last fight we saw. And a 6K lead with the Wraith King now 1.2K up on the TB. And it feels like the tides are not turning, but they're just slowly. I don't know where I'm going with this water analogy, but there's water and it's moving somewhere like a wave. There's a wave, but it's like a cool wave, and they're going right into the Roche pit.
A cool ranch wave.
Yep. Okay, this Roshan, it's gonna take a little bit of work to bring down, but luckily with the disarm,
dude, Lucky Shot is so good against Roche. Yeah, they're just taking bad fights right now on the side of Business Associates, and I really think it comes down to the fact that they don't have initiation. Yeah. Whereas on the side of Quincy crew, they have Bat Rider, Ogre, Wyvern, Pango. Literally have a disable on every hero.
And they're all not afraid to start the fight, even Winter Wyvern, right? You just throw the curse on someone if you want.
I'm telling you, they have 5 disables compared to...
Uh-oh. And the Earthshaker did buy his blink. He's going to die here, but he got the item he needed. Still, yeah, I mean, it's never good to die. Yeah. But he will have that hidden blink dagger for the next fight. You got to make something out of that, right?
Yes. And let me say, he has so much on his shoulders. Because if you're the only and I can't stress this enough, the only other one is like Cold Feet, which... It's not reliable, Grant.
I'm not. I know.
I'm not factoring in Cold Feet when I'm thinking about my team fights. Like,
yeah, I don't blame you. Cold Feet, one of those skills that just kind of sucks now. Like, right? It used to be the ability, and now
everyone gets chili fingers.
Yeah, love them chili fingers. He's maxing the Cold Feet though. He knows. He's like, well, I am the only disable, even though it's rough, so I have to. We will see. 9 trying to push in this tier 2 bottom. Still with that tier 1 middle up. It has not taken damage since the last time Pugna blasted it about 6 minutes ago.
That was when they made that dive onto SVG, as all 3 heroes at bottom going to TP out now.
And a good
right
play.
Call. Yeah, definitely the right call. They need to just buy time for this Terrorblade. There is a chance that Moo could just carry this game, especially with an Omni Knight behind him. But the positioning has to be perfect. And Moo's, again, I can't stress how difficult his job is going to be because he needs to live throughout the fight so they actually stay and get locked down. Otherwise, people are just going to run away from this TB.
And not be any sort of scared. So, what do you think he should go next on the Earthshaker? Is it a 4-staff at Yule's?
I think Force is pretty good. I think Yule's is actually really decent too against Bat Rider, just because as soon as he jumps in, if it's not on you, you can just Yule's him and keep him in place.
And we'll see. This is how you see. It's an 11,000 gold lead blitz. It doesn't even feel like it's been in 12K. It's actually accelerating so quick.
Yeah. It feels like 2 seconds ago they were up like 3K. You were just telling me like, all right, they've got this 3,000 gold lead blitz. What do you do? And I was like, well. And now.
Oh, God, the Omni Knight's net worth. I didn't look at it till now. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
I don't want to blitz. I'm not looking. It is.
He actually just
rough.
Turned around and did not stare folks for like 10 seconds.
You're below your. Man,
Braxton from like having the best first game to it just going boop 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 boop.
Yeah. Feels bad, and at this point, you're just, as you said, his whole job is to just sit behind TB or try to find experience somewhere.
Remember how poor the Ogre was?
Yeah.
And I was, we were laughing at him, and
now he's got 1.3K in the bank, stacking dollars.
Yeah, that interest will pay off for him, but Brax is, he's just not rich.
So this TB, do you agree with the butterfly? Is that the item you have to go for this?
I don't know. I feel like you just go rapier like right now.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Maybe butterfly into the do you need a BKB if you're going to go rapier, though?
Yeah, there's 5 stuns.
Yeah,
we talked. We discussed how the enemy team has 5 stuns and they can't do anything about it.
So it feels like butterfly, BKB, rapier might be the play. Will they be able to last long enough? The Radiant hasn't felt pressured to push. Should they? Or they're so far ahead.
No,
obviously
they're not.
They
have to feel how far ahead they are. I think if they just click Brax's hero alone, something will tell them when you have
a healing
salve.
Not in your backpack.
I think he either shoveled that or it was the starting healing salve, and that's like a decent portion of your net worth. You've probably got issues.
And they just take a tier 2 tower. Quincy crew playing this clean.
That's like if, like a bank asks you, you ask for a loan and they're like, well, what are your assets? And you give them like a ham sandwich.
You think that would actually work if I went to a bank and gave them a ham sandwich?
Yeah, that's essentially
Here's a $3 loan. Top, they got the scout. The scan, pardon me. MSS, will he be able to find him in time?
No. I guess is wrong.
Okay, so buys them a little bit more time. Even MSS, come on, man. That was lame.
This is what life is like now. This is the new reality that business associates has to live in. They can't show in lanes, and they pretty much just have to hide.
Well, someone's shown in lane, and it's going to be the Pugna. And here comes MSS. No crits yet. If he gets a crit, he's just dead. Now the Radiant's going to burn him down. There's the Ignite. There's the stun multicast.
Dude,
Blitz.
SVG's on a killing spree.
He is. But hey, that's if you are all in on like a TB, right? TB killing a position 5 support, getting a lot of gold. That's your best chance. They're just running into the base.
A little bit wild.
Yeah, they won't. They'll get out, or will they? Easy there, Quinn Bear. Wait, he bounces off the Fisher. Now he,
kind of running around. It's because he has the Aegis. I think he just wanted to
get the regen, toy with them.
Hello.
And he does. Almost level 18 with that level 3 ulti. Same with Wraith King. Once you get that 40-second cooldown on Wraith King ulti, I feel you're never killing this guy twice in 40 seconds.
It's really annoying.
At this point,
they can just push him forward, send him to die, rinse, repeat. It's like that, you ever see that Tom Cruise movie, Edge of...
Oh, yeah, Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
A classic.
That's a good movie.
It is. Oh. They are going to be hiding the base. As you said, they have to. He has an Imp Claw, which is nice for the TV. He has the Butterfly. I feel like this is... I know it's 24 minutes in, but this feels like the GG smoke right now. If this doesn't work, you're in a lot of trouble. If it does, you buy some time.
Do you snipe the courier here? And indeed...
It's a basher. Hey?
Yeah, that is something.
It's nice.
They sent the illusion in first, and SVG is going to tank this.
Oh, no. And that's the real Terror Blade. He is going to get healed up as well as Heavenly Grace. They're going to throw out the Reflection, but he pops it off with the Manta. They
have no stuns, so they're just ignoring him, and they're going to kill the one stun right now. And if he dies here...
Which he does.
They have literally no stuns.
Oh, and, well, the other team has plenty of stuns like you're talking about. The A Blast is going to be flying in. It hits on no one again. It only tickles the Wraith Q. Doesn't care. Moo's going to go down. Moo is going to go down. Moo's went down as well, and I'm going to be honest with you, Blitz. I believe this one just might be in the books already. This was an absolute beatdown. A 10-minute, a pretty fun game again. You know, we had some lane swaps here or there, and as you said, it's a 3K lead. 5 minutes later, it's a 12K lead. Something went very wrong.
Yeah. Again, they picked Terrorblade and a Bat Rider, and then they proceeded to pick no other playmakers with this
Earthshaker.
And I think they outthought themselves. They're thinking, okay, if we pick Omni Knight for the TB, yes, that's good, but you still have a bunch of heroes that don't really want to lane in this game, and you still have to get past the laning phase. And on top of that, you didn't draft another stun aside from the Shaker. Yeah. Like, Moo's job, in my opinion, is kind of impossible. There's just too much for him to deal with.
And we saw him. He had some very nice blocks and stuns in the early game, but when you're the one, because you're saying this, Blitz, it means obviously Quincy crew knows as well. If we just kill this Earthshaker, they got nothing, which is what they did, right? They found him and they killed him.
Meta, and he was heavenly graced, and then they just ignored him and ran past him. Yeah. And Moo, and he was like shouting at them for, just stop, come fight me one-on-one, and they didn't really do that.
Oh, and some pretty good items for the Rain as well. Paladin Sword and Orb of Destruction, yeah. Two of the juicy ones. He picks it up on the Wraith King. He has a full Abyssal Blade as well if he wishes to buy it out, I believe. Probably waiting for his courier to come alive. Which has delayed him. Honestly, that one courier kill actually has delayed him, it feels like, from pushing.
They swapped. They gave the Orb of Destruction to the Pango. That makes sense. You know, you can apply effects. And then you give the lifesteal. Yeah.
So more damage, more lifesteal, and it amplifies his already previous lifesteal as well. And he does have that Manta, as we've seen, just purges off the reflection he's been doing.
Not sure when they're going to go high ground, and they're in fact going to be smoked up on the side of Business Associates, but it doesn't really go anywhere. They were smoked, right? I'm not crazy.
You might be crazy.
Oh.
But we already all knew that. SVG, will the A blast hit? It will. Is it enough damage? I believe he's going to survive from that. He has raindrops in the backpack, could move him on up, but they're chasing on the backside as well. The Bat Rider gets a pull. Pango jumps down, kills 9. That's your core. The TB is trying to swing on him, but he's going to get slowed down a little bit.
King.
He did. Will they have enough damage? He is doing quite a bit. There's going to be the curse. Does it save him? No. Yawar goes down. The TB. What in the world? They're sieging down everyone. Quinn could be in a little bit of trouble. He pops the region, so he'll have plenty of mana. MSS around here, and, well, It's a TB game, Blitz. No matter how far behind you are, you never know. And they're finding another one. My God, it's going to be the Pango. Will the TB get this kill? No, Brax goes down to send. MSS, he's like, I'll solo this. Well, never mind. See ya. Flies above him. Quinn staying in. They're thinking about going for this kill, and they get one. Oh, my goodness.
And they're both low, so he doesn't really have a Sunder target
He doesn't. Can he get the proc? He didn't get the proc.
Wait,
oh, MSS,
he's looking.
He's looking.
He's
Gets the
get
Sunder off. Do you chase this? He has no cooldowns
it's
up.
For all the marbles.
It's going to be the kill, the Zuck, and they get it. It's a 4 for I have no clue. It's still a 23,000 gold lead, but it's a 1 fight.
I mean, they're only down a set of racks.
Yeah, and they were smoked, so...
Yes, I was.
Observer showing that you weren't crazy.
I thought I was straight up insane. I was like, I swear I saw them smoked.
Not mutually exclusive, obviously.
For sure.
And here, we're just going to watch.
Where's
Brax?
War?
He's coming in from the backside, it looks like. Or no, he is. He's coming from the tier 3 tower, and he's blocked off by the Earthshaker, actually.
Yeah, and he gets hit quite a few times. I was thinking, like, how did he get so low at the beginning of this fight? And I think they used way too much on 9, by the way.
Yeah, it was the full Pango ulti and the lasso. And you just see him respawn. The heal, the purification on top, the winner's curse. It looks like maybe enough to save, but it was actually the reflection that just bopped him down.
Dude, Moo's staying alive, by the way, is so important.
And he did a good job that fight. We saw he was the first one picked off the last fight. Not this time. And gets the easy kill, but middle lane, there's no meta. This is when you want to go, right? But it's up in 20, so... Probably has it next fight, has the full Abyssal Blade on the Wraith King, and he just blinks forward, goes for the kill, is going to get healed up, looks for Brax. They can't even bring down Fear. I'm not sure what that ulti was. He's still alive. The Radiant's going to kill him. No, the illusion, you got a micro. Never mind. Quinn will run him on over. Whoa, actually jumps over the Terrorblade. He does have Sunder. Will he get stunned up? Gets stunned once. Gets the Sunder off, and he has Metamorphosis now. It has finally come. I don't think they know that. He pops it, and they're going to have to be a little bit scared. Can they bring him down? He has the Heavenly Grace. They're doing so much damage on the backside. Biver stops the Omni Knight from coming in. Excellent ulti from the winner Wyvern, just holding the Omni in place, and they'll tear the rest of them up. It was a decent shot, but they're buying back. All of their gold is now into this. There is no Metamorphosis. He had the Satanic that fight, but he saved. I don't think saving for a buyback there is the best play, right? Because as you said,
you have to win the 1 fight.
Yeah, it's like the Aegis on him, right? You don't respawn with meta anymore. Not good on him. Oh, and they'll just go into roast themselves. It is funny. Quincy crew, you can tell, is still like a little bit scared, so they're gonna check the boxes.
I think that one team fight probably made them think twice.
Yeah.
But all they really had to do differently was don't all in commit for 9.
Yep, and just lock down the
9 does nothing. His hero is so underfarmed. He's got a Dagon.
And not even a blink, yeah.
And
an Aether
Lens. Aether Lens, and that's it. Like, he's got no prospects of getting that much stronger. I guess he could start maxing out on his Dagon, which I think he's committing to. He's got like a Dagon 3. But actual hero size, very weak, does die to a lot. Like 1 stun and 2 crits kills him from the Wraith King.
We'll see. They are going to be pushing him. Will he just Abyssal Blade in? No. Stunned up from the Earthshaker. It looked like Yawar thought that was just an illusion. Then he just sees it run away. He's like, oh, maybe I should have gone in. Oh, well.
Spider leg away.
Whoa. They're pushing in top lane now. TB is doing a very good job, as we see, trying to split push 3 lanes with illusions. So bottom lane is pushing in pretty hard, which forces someone to go down there. It's MSS, by the way, who has a Lotus Orb now. So maybe some cheeky Sunder plays with the Lotus Orb there. And you are just going to cut the creep wave here. They definitely want to just push in and end this game, yeah, but you got to be careful.
They gave him so many lives.
3 lives now.
This is the he wants to end the game build. Yep. He's tired of being here. Trying to take a second Rax.
So annoying without your Manta up, though.
Yeah, if Moo dies, by the way, the game is just...
it ends. Yeah, it definitely ends, yeah. Blitz said he'll call it in all chat for him. Like, it's over. No,
I got that one. And I'll say Blue said game was easy.
Yep. You are?
Isn't that your line?
Yeah. I mean, it is easy, but no. 34,000 goldie, 27 to 4. 35,000 goldie. Now they're just jumping forward. Disarmed is the Terrorblade. He does have Metamorphosis again. It looks like he wants to go for a Sunder play. He gets safe for now. He's trying to get healed. He's gonna die. No, he gets healed up. Gets the Sunder off. But Biver just healed himself, so there's no one else to kill. He has the Winner's Curse. Will he use it to save himself? No, he just gets killed. Biver down. 9 down as well. 35k lead, and they're just hitting the racks now. Still has Meta up. One last chance for a fight. And we're seeing, can he do it? It is going to be a full Satanic. He's got it now. So a little bit more survivability. You still have a full set of racks, Blitz. Is there a 1% chance?
Yeah, of course there is. Okay. I have seen Chaos throw. It's not impossible.
It is
They could get overzealous and try to end things. If Business Associates just kills everybody else, if they clump up for a big Echo, there's a lot of different options in which I think they still throw this game. Well, not a lot, but, you know, there are
options.
There's more than, like, one to talk about.
And there's a double damage pinged out bottom river. Is anyone going for it? Looks like Yawar's making his way downtown.
Oh, boy.
Batrider.
All right, so now they just casually get a DD rune.
With bottles, so not even wasting any of that time.
That's all chill.
Thank you.
Pango is out of mana, though. Wonder if he just ends up using the cheese because he's so far ahead.
You'd have like swashbuckle when you get the mana and then cheese it up for the maximum value.
Say screw it.
Uh-oh, they're running in middle. Heavenly Grace, a very good skill. There's the A-Blast. Only hits onto one. It's the Wraith King. And instantly saved. Yeah. Trying to lasso a Heavenly Grace target. Or if Omni's even just there, yeah. They do still do a lot of damage. He's forced to go back and heal. Attention, for a 36,000 net worth lead, we did see that one fight when the TB and the Earthshaker were left alone. You see the power of it.
They're just trying to get him to pop his meta, but he's holding on to it.
Yeah, Mu has done a very good job on that for sure. Oh, Zuck will get a life. It is just the first. The problem is, right, you actually have 4 lives because Reincarnation will cool down by the next time you use your Aegis as well.
Yeah. And they're not really ending the game. They did have DD rune on the Wraith King, but it looks like they're afraid to throw. Yeah. Rightfully so, and he's just going to walk up the hill, instantly blocks it.
There's an Atos, taking a lot of damage. Just throws up the Lotus Orb. There's going to be the heal. Whoa, the 4-step. They try to force him out of base. He's taking a lot of damage now. The blink onto the backside. Ooh, the Abyssal Blade kind of wasted, but now the rest of the team hitting him. He's Heavenly Grace, so he just runs away. In comes Quinn. Who are they going to find? It's going to be a Thunder from the Terrorblade. He pops the meta finally. Quinn has killed Brax, so no more Heavenly Grace when that wears off. No buyback. He has Satanic S and Y, so already tons of status resistance. A stun onto 3. They get the reflection, but he does mant it off, so no Radiance.
And Wraith King's actually blocked off right now, but
can't help. Fear just dies on the backside to MSS. And they are sieging.
He's got to be careful here. He doesn't have Sunder, and he is alone, and he's just going to get silenced, and he is
destroyed.
Dead.
This does look like the game. GG called. I respect fighting till the end there. You do have the TB. You have the Earthshaker. One big play, and you could be on a highlight reel for the rest of your life. But Quincy crew instead ends it in a very strong fashion, just killing buildings, being forced